morning rush.
Number 7, coming from Spy Shadow. Your little big kapitan. Madaling lapitan, mahirap utangan. So, 8. Number 9 from Super Jelly. Super Jelly, iboto nyo ko. Gusto kong yumaman. Okay. This is for a gay party.
Okay.
If they were running and the entire party, well, are composed of gay people, vote straight. Kahit kami hindi. Good morning, everyone.
Hello, good morning. Why?
Because of the elections.
Oh, well,
So
yes.
they might be up because, making sure that they're going to vote
Early.
and maybe to support some of their favorite candidates.
Probably.
They might be up.
They might be, or
maybe not.
Remember, what's so easy about barangay elections is that it's on a smaller scale.
Yes.
So not a lot of people, depending on how big your barangay is,
Yes.
but most likely it won't be that big, right?
Like sometimes villages
Yes, villages.
are barangays.
Is
like
your
ours.
village like you have your own SK, and then
Yes.
the adjacent villages next to yours also have their own? Because we were talking about that over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think because what I know is one thing is for sure, we're known as the entire village is a barangay. So I suppose.
So you don't share it with other villages.
I'm not sure
Okay. All right.
because the thing is that's a difference though because like they don't, what do you call it? They don't identify where they're from.
Yes, yes.
Like during the bigger elections, they say 2nd district, 3rd district. Here it's just Kagawad. So I don't know if they live in our village or
Because I was
the adjacent
wondering,
village.
I was by next to the village next to yours.
Yes.
And I was wondering, okay, do you have the same candidates? But probably not.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I know a lot of the candidates. I mean, the ones that I see in the posters are people who are pretty prominent in the village.
Okay, all right.
So I guess.
Cool, but okay, so you guys are waking up to Election Monday, October
it is.
25,
Mhm.
2010. I hope you guys choose the right candidate
Yes.
who you think is the best.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just here
I
in the
know.
background, making sure that everything's fine. You're entertained on Election Monday.
All right, so today we're doing a top 10 courtesy of Mariah Carey.
What are we doing?
All right, we're doing like because it's a SK elections
Yes.
and the Kagawads. What do you call that? The Kagawads and barangays and
Yes, the Sangguniang Kabataan.
oh,
Yeah.
that's part of the entire thing.
Sangguniang Kabataan, yeah.
No, but that's different.
Oh, the Kagawad.
Like
That's all the...
like the barangay captains and the
Mhm.
Kagawads.
No.
What do you call
I don't
those?
know what they're
barangay
called.
elections.
Okay, barangay elections.
Okay, barangay and SK elections. We are doing the top 10 slogans
For?
if you were running.
Oh.
So, for instance, Chico Garcia, ang hangstad ng bayan. Something like that.
Okay.
Like a little your name and then
a title that people can identify you by.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Like a selling point. Like for a commercial, your tagline.
Your tagline. Okay,
There.
cool.
Like Rexona won't let you down.
Yes.
Or McDonald's love ko to.
Or Mirinda, ang tinday.
Ang tinday. There, something like that.
Okay.
So like slogans for you
Yes.
if you were running.
Cool.
Okay, so that's what we're doing today. We've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of Mariah Carey, the top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office.
Yes.
Actually-
One of our listeners, longtime listeners, is running.
Yes.
Yeah, purple.
And also, what do you call that? This is more like pretend if you were like a product. Because let's face it, when you run for elections,
You're presenting yourself as a product. True.
And your slogans are like ads.
Mm-hmm.
Your posters, your commercials, if any, would be like ads. So let's start off at number 10, coming from Roy Lava. Maglilingkod sa inyo forever. It has to be EVAH, okay?
Because it's, what's his last name?
Roy Lava.
Lava.
Roy Lava, maglilingkod sa inyo forever.
Because I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Mr. Lava Lava.
Mr. Lava Lava.
And then number 9, coming from, let me see here, from Riola Girl. I observed that my barangay loves to drink alcohol. So my tagline would be, Tagay mo, sagot ko.
Don't encourage
I think
them.
you'd win.
The Wino Barangay.
The
Wino Barangay.
I think so. And then at number 8.
Are you sure number 8?
Yes, number 8.
Okay.
Because maglilingkod siya sa inyo forever. And then the tagay mo, sagot ko.
Okay.
Number 8, coming from Mr. Perk. Iboto nyo ko kung ayaw nyong mabalian ng buto. Okay. A little violent.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's not what democracy
No,
is.
I don't think so. You can go to jail for
Yes,
this.
you can.
If
But
you're
if that's
actually
your
forcing it.
tagline.
That's your
I
tagline,
hope it's a funny, like it's supposed to be a funny one.
Oh, or maybe you are like an orthopedist, right?
Yeah.
The one with for the bones.
Yeah.
Orthopedist.
Yes.
Okay.
Orthopedic.
You're an orthopedic.
Hey, it doesn't mean anything.
No,
It's just
it has to do something with bone.
yeah, like
A bone, yeah.
like it's an adjective, like putting an I in a C.
Yes.
Like
Exactly.
yes.
That's what you call
Concentric.
orthopedic. Yeah, like the hospital.
I
right?
want to be an orthopedic. I want an orthopedic.
Yeah, and
No,
sometimes.
just to get the bones,
But you know what? If you're an orthopedic, you shouldn't be so stiff because like you should be
No.
more like loose and because
No, just relaxed.
because bones are already rigid and
Yes.
very very
Hard,
stiff. Yeah, so
yeah.
you need to make it a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit more fluid.
Okay, I think we milked this long enough.
Really? Number 7, coming from Spy Shadow. Your little big kapitan. Madaling lapitan, mahirap utangan. So, I guess if you're barangay captain, people tend to go to you for
Yes.
help.
For
and
money.
sometimes financial help. So I guess, madaling lapitan, mahirap
Let's make that
utangan.
clear.
Yeah.
I'm your leader, but I can't lend you money.
Mhm. And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office comes from Kid Bukid.
Kid Bukid says.
Maiksi ang pasensya, pero matigas ang paninindigan. Yeah. So although I am short-fused, my what's paninindigan?
What is that sound?
What sound?
Chico, stop. Is that your text?
Yeah.
I hate you.
You look so panicked. Thank you to Mariah Carrier for sending us the top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office. At number 5, this is the one exception though, because it's not Jyoti.
Okay.
She sent it, for somebody else. Vote Joker. Seryoso.
That's cute.
Because Joker, right? Seryoso.
Johnny, she should be a stand-up comic.
I know.
Seriously.
Mhm.
And I just can't believe that this girl used to executive produce
Yeah.
a really serious show.
Yeah. And the only reason she's joining us again, she has all this time is because she's a new mom.
Yeah, she's a new mom.
She's got all the time now. Number 4.
Vote Joker.
Seryoso. Number 4 from Abernathy. Okay. Iboto si Abernathy. Hindi kayo magfi-50. Because it feels so THC.
Yeah.
Iboto si Abernathy.
Hindi kayo magfi-50.
Yeah, it rhymes. Number 3, coming from Mr. Perk. May libre kang toothbrush. May libre kang toothpaste.
What?
You have to say it fast. I wouldn't say it out loud if I were you.
Wait,
You don't
no,
get
I
it?
don't get it.
You're supposed to say it really fast.
What? You're making me say it. Why not?
In your head.
Ang bastos! Oh my God! I am bastos.
You finally got it?
I got it.
Yes.
I got it. She's a little slow
Yeah,
today.
a little diesel.
I need warm up. Warm up.
So that's why you're supposed to say, may libre kang
Stop.
toothbrush. May libre kang toothpaste. Number 2, coming from Iñaki. Okay, this one you have to... Okay, later.
What?
Iñaki says, vote Iñaki. Brave, intelligent, gentle, polite, energetic, non-alcoholic, industrious, self-organized.
What?
You have to write down the first letter. It's like an acronym.
Oh, you just...
Okay.
Say it again.
Brave, intelligent, gentle, polite,
Stop
energetic.
it. I know what it is, you big weenus. Ang bastos.
Yeah.
You guys, it's about the elections. This
Yes.
is serious, folks.
Yeah, not the word that rhymes with election. Number and the top. Why is that the theme of the show?
I
It's
have no idea.
6:30.
It's like all about that.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Stop it.
It's serious.
Stop it. Okay.
You know, but you know what it is? I think the hosts have nothing to do with the greenness.
Yeah,
It's the listeners.
You're to blame. You are to blame, not
they
us.
feed us such like vile, dirty
Trash.
thoughts.
That's such trashy thoughts.
You know, I can see our listeners shaking their heads.
And the top slogan for you if you were running for office. And it comes from Super Jelly.
Super Jelly, all the way in Bermuda.
Yes.
I
you
got it right.
Finally. Vote Super Jelly. Paglilingkuran kayo 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tumatanggap din ng labada kapag linggo.
She works hard.
Yes. She works hard for the money.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
She
so
does.
hard for your honey.
Okay.
Yeah. So you better treat her right. All right.
Why don't you just sing it?
I know, right? But there, so the top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office. Pretend that like it's a tagline for a commercial, because let's face it, you are
The product.
the product,
Yes.
and your posters, your slogans are all
About you and how
part of
great you
your
are.
commercial.
And you want people to remember what you can do without having to say so much.
These are your ads, and some of the most successful ads in history, like they don't change it, right? Like some of the most enduring commercials, they're still using the same.
Because it
slogan.
works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office. So we've got our top 10 courtesy of Mariah Carey. The top 10 slogans for you if you were running for office. Let's start off at number 10 from RTM. RTM says, vote RTM. Today, a name. Tomorrow, a legend.
Oh, you know, when I was in high school,
Yeah.
this was everyone was writing this.
I know, right?
In the yearbook, now a legend. Now a name.
Today a name.
Today a name.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow
a
a
legend.
legend.
But it sounds more like a slogan for a wrestler. 8. Number 9 from Super Jelly. Super Jelly, iboto nyo ko. Gusto kong yumaman. Very honest.
I know.
Very honest. Iboto nyo ko. Gusto kong yumaman. Number 8 from Loy Pogi. Loy Pogi for Kagawad. When you care enough to elect the very best. Which one is that?
Hallmark.
If you there
If you
you
care
go.
to send the very
If
best.
you care enough to send the very best there. So,
means-
Loy Pogi for Kagawad, when you care enough to elect the very best. But it has to be very like gentle and banayan. What?
Nothing.
I bet you're thinking of something
I'm
dirty
not
again.
thinking anything.
Dirty girl.
No, I'm not. Sometimes.
Some
Only
days.
when it is required.
You can step up
there
to the
is-
challenge.
What did the Bible say?
What?
I can't believe I'm bringing in the Bible.
I
No,
know.
I'm just saying there is a time for every
Bad
season.
idea.
No, please listen. This is not going to be bad. No,
You know why?
no.
What has a season? Being dirty.
No. Sometimes you need to be. If there is a season to everything.
Yes.
There is it, like pigs get into the mud. Why? Because they want to kill the parasites. Elephants bathe in mud. That's dirty.
What about you? We were talking about you.
I do mud wrestling. No, I don't. No, I
There's
don't.
no winning this.
I don't know what's happening here.
Yes.
It's like we can't control
Yes,
it.
Crazy.
What's going on?
Okay.
I don't know.
Number 7 from RCN says, true story. He has a friend. Her name is Erlinda Donia. Donia.
Mm-hmm.
So when she ran for office, her slogan was, ang Donya na pwedeng utusan. Because it's public service, right?
Yes, it's cool.
Yeah, that's nice though. And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 slogans for you, if you were running for office, comes from Super Jelly.
Super Jelly says.
Sex! Now that I got your attention, vote for me.
Yeah, it's an attention getting step.
device.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you just go sex. But it's got nothing to do with that. You just want people to look. And then when they're looking, you go, now that I got your attention, vote for me. Super Jelly. There you go. That's the way to do it.
All right.
Okay. Number 5 from RCN says, true story. There was a barangay called Barangay Kaybagal.
Okay.
And then his friend ran for office in that barangay.
Okay.
And his poster read, Kay Robert, bibilis ang Kaybagal.
That's nice.
But it's cute.
It's cute. It's
'Cause, you
cute.
know, you're poking fun, but in a nice way about the name of the barangay. Bibilis ang Kaybagal. Number 4 from ODH. Okay, this entry is a little on the green side, but this is not our
Okay, this is not
entry,
us. So
okay?
if
This
you-
doesn't count.
Should you want to punish anyone, it has to be
It
Oscar.
has to be Boy Bastos. Oscar de la Hopia says, Tiwala at Tiaga. That's his battle cry.
Okay.
Tiwala at Tiaga.
Okay.
Yes, there. So, and especially the way it's written.
Uh-huh.
They're capitalized. Well, certain letters are.
Okay, thank goodness that didn't come from us.
No.
Mhm.
Number 3 from Mr. Perk. And RCN says, okay, this is for a gay party.
Okay.
If they were running and the entire party, well, are composed of gay people, vote straight, kahit kami hindi.
That's true.
Yeah,
Vote straight.
vote straight.
Kahit kami
kami
hindi.
hindi. Hindi kami straight, pero vote straight.
Voting straight means you go for the
The
whole lineup.
entire slate.
Yes, the whole slate.
You go from barangay captain to the kagawads, all from
Or
the
on
same
the
party.
national elections, from the president all the way to the congressman.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you know, last Saturday, we were on our way to Lipa, and while we were in the city,
Who's we?
Hmm?
Who's we?
friends. Oh yeah. There were a lot of us. So it's safe to say. Okay. We were in Lipa, and we saw this motorcade, and they started rolling, right? It was a motorcade, and their colors were, for instance, orange and white. So they had orange and white balloons. There were the candidates and trucks, and then blah blah blah. And they started heading off. So we just overtook them, and then a couple of maybe like half a kilometer away was another group, and they were
Uh-oh.
just fixing up. They weren't
my
about to roll.
gosh.
So we were like, in a couple of minutes, one group will be driving past this group, and they were both very rowdy. And I was like, I can't wait. I mean, I wish I were there.
So what happened?
I don't know,
You
because
didn't
we
get
were
catch.
running. So,
Oh.
but I would have wanted to stay behind just to see what happens when both groups meet up, because they will. One started rolling already, and the other was just preparing.
And these are people who are running against
each other. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
Okay.
I would have paid to see what would have happened. And emotions are running high. That was the
for sure.
last day of campaigning Saturday.
Yeah.
Number 2, coming from Joti, gagawin kong FB, friendly barangay. In a relationship with the barangay, pero it's not complicated, ang pamumunuan.
Yeah, if you're talking to the youth,
Yes.
those are the things they understand.
This is effective.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah. And the top slogan for you, if you were running for office, comes from Super Jelly.
Super Jelly says,
Vote Super Jelly, making the world a little better since 1976. Like when she was
When
born.
she was
it's like,
born.
ever since I was born, that's all I've been doing.
Oh,
Making
okay.
the world a better place.
according to you.
According to you.
Hey, this was a sanitized version.
Yeah.
We both really tried. Really tried.
How dull.
I know, boring.
How dull, right? Kablam!
It's the death of the morning rush. If it's clean, it must not be good.